Hi, friends. How are y'all doing today? Well, I'm thinking a lot, like I do. I always keep things going in my brain. You know, been dwelling a lot, thinking about the past, thinking about where I could be, where I should be. But I'm here right now, here today. I'm still alive. So I can be thankful for that. And, yeah. Well, I realized I got a lot of built up frustration in life. And this whole treatment or recovery thing's kind of been rough. And today, once again, in a normal situation where I would totally be fucking piss ass drunk, I wasn't. It was a good feeling. And knowing that I can overcome certain things and do better. And, yeah, I was having, little, little notions of wanting to, you know, go back to smoking some synthetic weed. That's how much I wish I could smoke right now, but right now I'm not. And I can't, well, more or less, but anyway. Besides the fact, should be legalized, God-bearing plant. And as, the days go on, it gets easier and easier, and I'm slowly getting better and better and better and better, and I keep getting compliments on just, I guess I look different, I look better, which I'm sure I do, because back then, instead of eating, I was drinking. And, just certain things I can do now that wasn't able to do before, and, sucks. I'm working my ass off even more. So it's not been a cheap year for me, but that's why you grind, that's why I hustle, that's why I don't waste time, I guess. And decided I'm gonna reamp myself and recreate myself. So for the sake of myself, Billy Ray with my music, I'm gonna go by LowKey. Keep it on the low, you already know. Anyway, just look at I'm looking at life and looking at certain things, and it's like, how should I phrase it? It's I need people around me. I need support around me. I need friends. I need family. And it's like, I've burnt many bridges, and I've gone different ways and gone different ways with different days, and and it's just like building myself back up. Not to be a bastard, and I had a nice conversation today how I have a loud mouth and how my mouth has probably got me in trouble, which it has. And we always reference back to me being a chef and being a nice older lady that has a mouth as bad as mine almost. But and we're getting in. It's like you got to work on that. You got to get past that. You got to move forward. You got to keep doing that, and so on and so forth. And I got a horrible mouth. I let my mouth run, and when I'm pissed, I'll snap on a motherfucker. And I've done it so many times, and I've pissed off a lot of people in my mouth, and it's like, yo, I need to calm it down. If I'm gonna use my mouth, I gotta use it in a better way. And yeah. And yeah, I've been kind of bored. Spent a lot of time with myself and getting in my head and letting my expressions come out sometimes on rants to people, and I guess I need to just drop it and let it go. And that's one thing I always have a bad thing doing, is letting things go. And there's no point even holding on to things, because it's just a certain thing. Everybody's different, people react different, people do different, and I gotta be better than my norm, and learn how to handle stress better and situations better. And it's all a growing process. You're not perfect. Things don't happen overnight. And this is why I kind of make these videos, because I want to show progress. And I want to personally record my progress and where I'm going. But if I can help somebody, to see this going through a situation, might be worse, might be not as bad. And it's like, it's been a hard year. I've had a lot of shit go down, a lot of drama, a lot of people fucked with me, court, shit, treatment, yeah, money, expenses for fucking up, and, it's my family's like, it could be a hell of a lot worse, you could have lost your license for a long time, or you could be in jail still, and it's like, yeah, you got a point. I'm grateful for where I'm at right now, and, If I would have took their situation of not going into treatment, I'd probably just be getting out right about now. Actually, no, I probably wouldn't be getting out till next month. And it would have been house arrest, but so it's not horrible. It could have been a whole lot horrible. And, you know, as bad as it does come by so biased with this situation, you know, other people are just, everybody's got their situation. I'm trying to fix certain flaws in my life so it doesn't stem out and ruin my future that could possibly be great, possibly better than it has been. And, you know, I have potential. You have potential. You know, whenever you doubt yourself, you got to stop doubting yourself. You got to let it expand, and you got to know that you're better and you can do better and always be stronger. If you feel like you're not smart, start studying more, start learning things, you know, it's just all about your mentality, and you have to have a strong mental health mentality, and you just got to stay strong with certain things. And, you know, if you want to lose weight, then start putting effort towards it, start making steps towards that goal. And, you know, notice the process you're making, because the process will help you become better and make you prouder of the way you're doing and the way you're acting, the way things are going. And just things are going and things are, you know, he's just gotta keep the faith, gotta keep the process. You gotta keep grinding. You can't give up, you know. And it's like I'm looking at my music and stuff, and I'm also like, how do I grow from this? How do I be better? What do I do? What's the next step? I've done it all, and it's just getting boring, and I have no energy for it anymore because I've kind of lost excitement. And it's like, oh, do I DJ? Do I try to do this? And it's like, yeah, I don't even know if I like DJing. I just like fucking around on the program, and it's like. I turned down a DJ job. It's just like, I must honestly not want to do it that bad. And it's like, well, I could do it by myself. Then it's like, now the conversation about investing, buying things. And it's just like, well, if the deli I used to work at, you know, they remodel and end up not opening and throwing out for sale, maybe I'm going to invest and, you know, open up the deli like I wanted to. And it just all depends on how things go and how I want it to go. And, you know, how much I work harder on it and what I do and the moves. And it's like, I got everyday stress. I got bills. I got to manage money, budget, you know. Yeah, other people are, and I wish I would have went to school for something a little bit better than what I did for, so I could be making better coin. But would I be happy doing what I was doing? Because I've done so many different things in life, and I've always kind of had like I don't know what I want to do for the rest of my life. I don't even know if I want to stay in the career that I'm in right now, and I absolutely love it. I don't know if I love learning about it or I actually love doing it. I don't know. It's just all a process, you know. I can do many things and have many talents, and you know, it's just like, well, what do I do with my life? Do I stay where I'm at, or do I move on, and so forth? And it's like, you know, you got to find that journey. You gotta find what you love and what you do and what you're passionate about, because, you know, you might not necessarily like what you're doing today, but you do something different tomorrow, and you might love it 10 times more. And you got to take the risk sometimes, because there is reward with some risks. And, you know, and better your health, you know, exercising more. And it's like, you want to get a certain way, you want to look better, you know, you look for compliments and whatnot, and it helps you. And it's like, well, then go work out, go do your thing, try to get in shape, try to do better. And, you know, I have that process of making it happen for your life. And, you know, with depression, like I face it, and I have a bad anxiety, and it's like, I need to start. It's like I'm tired all the time and I don't want to do it, but sometimes you just got to push through it, I guess, and live off energy drinks, maybe, I don't know. But I'm just trying to learn how to expand, trying to grow, trying to do my thing. And it's just like, you know, it's a daily struggle. It's like, I can imagine people being on worse. Like, you know, it was harder for me quitting K2 because that really fucked up my nerves and my mentality. And like, craving wise is 10 times worse than the one I have right now. And it's just like that's the biggest thing I'm worried about, fucking relapsing on. And I've been sober from it for years, and it's just like, I don't ever want to go back to it. But what happens when I, you know, have a dark down day? And it's like, you got to pull yourself up from the darkness. You got to be proud of yourself. You got to be able to achieve it. You have to be able to do better. And it's just like, You know, sometimes it's like, is it even worth the work? What's going to happen? What's the outcome going to be? What's going on? And so on and so forth. And it's just like, gotta. That's why I've been kind of implementing goals. And my goal is to start working on my car, start making it, not so scary to drive. Because right now it feels like, my wheel's going to fly off. But I'm slowly buying parts, slowly getting it, just step by step. Don't do everything at once because you'll get overwhelmed with everything. That's why you just take baby steps. Keep moving forward, my friends. And, it's just, you get unmotivated and you don't want to do certain things. And it's just like, get to that point of finding some happiness in yourself. And, there's so many people that it's been worse for. And, it's just, it sucks. And, could always be worse. Could always be better. Always could be worse. You look at your life and you gotta be grateful for it. You gotta understand that, hey, you're not the only one that's gone through this. You're not the only one going through this. And more people could be going through worse. Like, nobody's perfect. Nobody's just, and if you think you're perfect, you obviously got more wrong with you than you actually know. And, you could be dying, you could have cancer. Things are unfair in life. Like, we're in a fucked up society right now, and so with COVID it's worse. And there's things that need to change and things to improve, but you have to improve yourself in order to help improve your community. And I've know sometimes I repeat myself, and I'm sorry about that. And you just gotta stay focused, my friends. And I kind of feel like a broken record when I keep making these videos, but maybe it's just the consistency of somebody being there to tell you this, tell you that, and it's just like, grow, expand, be better. And it's like, there's a lot more I want to do in my life. There's a lot of different places, and I want to grow, and I want to do better. I want things to happen for me, and like, I want to experience the pleasures of life. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are in situations that want the same, and it's just like, you got to do what you can do, and if, you got to make sure you don't get in trouble and whatnot. And I got many, many years to make sure I behave and do better, and it's just like giving advice to somebody about, about their sentencing date and like their situation. They question me about mine. It's like, your situation's gonna be worse than mine. Like, I didn't get in a car accident. Like, I didn't hit a tree. I don't, like, my situation, I could have fought it, and it could have got dropped. But then again, if it didn't get dropped, and I got sentenced and found guilty, it could have been a hell of a lot worse, and I could have went away for a long time. And it's just like, I don't even want to bother. It's like, I cut my losses, and now I just got to make sure I cover my ass a little bit better in the future and make sure I do better. And it's just like, you can't look at my situation. I can't look at anybody else's situation, because my situation, everybody's situation is different. We all live different lives, and that's what these people that in the county and whatnot are gonna look at in courts and everything. Everybody's different, and it's like, I hope I only get 4 months. I was like, lady, like, you're asking me if I'm being given the cold hard realities. You're gonna see this or you're gonna see that, because at the end of the day, I don't care. You still broke the law. Like, I've been through the ringer. I'm trying to give you advice, and I'm not gonna keep repeating myself if you can't comprehend it. Like, stop using the excuses that you have a short-term memory loss. Your short-term memory loss is something you've done to your brain, and there's ways to strengthen it, ways to destroy it, and there's ways for you not to be so stupid. It's called self-education and self-growth, and it's like, certain people that actually have these issues, they're not even like, you kind of shame on these people, because I have friends, family, I have medical issues like that, that affect their completely daily life, and you're a fully functioning human being, and then you play the, I'm deaf. You didn't know sign language when I first met you. Like, this is getting an aggravating conversation, and me having to repeat these questions or repeating these, like, advice to you multiple times. I'm very strong in the deaf community. I know a lot of deaf people, and they you make them look really good, and they're fully deaf. And it's just like, I don't know if like the chick like just wants attention or whatever from me, and like asked me for all this advice, and before she was telling me and my buddy like, oh, you couldn't handle me. It's like, I wouldn't want to handle you. I wouldn't want to touch you with the 10-foot stick, girl. It's like, god damn, show some respect for my girl. Like, you know, I granted me and my girl been on and off, and one day she acts like she wants to be with me, another day she doesn't. It's like, girl already cares about me, and it's like, maybe she's just being a female and kind of testing me out to see what I really want to stay. And she's like, she's afraid I'm gonna cheat. I mean, no, like, all right, not technically going out, so it can't even be called cheating. This is called being lonely. And it's just like, hey, like, you used to be around every day, and now you're barely around. And it's like, what do you expect? Like, I need someone to talk to. Like, you lecture me about my life. Well, you ain't around enough. Like, I had to call it, say, you acting like my mother right now. And it's like, no, relationship, two-way street. It's like, yo, I'm used to being the man whore, and used to be never really taking anything serious and being around. It's just like, yo, just how it is, my friends. You know, I'm gonna wrap this up because I got home after my cousin's kid's birthday party, and I got some mini bike footage because my other cousin put a cell phone holder on the bike, so I could put I'm sure he did it for himself, but he also kind of like me. He might have got the idea from when I on the year when I did it, you know. And, you know, my last word of advice on going out on this video is, all our lives are different. Every single person's life is different. Every situation could be, or is different. Like, it could be similar, but they're all absolutely different. We're all different. Like, this is what you gotta understand, people. Like, nobody's the same. But you have to, you know, spread peace, love, and rock and roll. But anyway, you gotta understand that, you know, treat people with kindness. You know, some people don't get it. Some people are angry and pissed off at life. Like, look at me, look at my mouth, look at, you know, there's our people that are down and angry and like keeps kicking them in the ass. It's like what I came out with the conclusion. Life might kick me in my ass and knock me and make me feel down, but what am I doing to fight back and try to make it better? So, you know, like the saying, you get pushed down, you get knocked down, get back up. You know, life kicks you in the ass, life tries to fight you. Don't let it win. Fight back. Like, don't give up. Like, you know, you got a goal, you wanna quit something, you're on heroin, you wanna quit it. Yo, go get help. Like, everybody should be in therapy, honestly. Like, a lot of people need to be in therapy. Definitely not after a pandemic, because this pandemic has created more drunks, probably drug addicts. More people probably have depression and anxiety issues and being locked up at home. It's like, yo, you're at home, you're not in jail, you're not dead. Be happy. Move forward. Be better. So on this night, I hope everybody has a good night. It was raining for a little bit out by me, and now it's the sun's coming out, and you know, the night's gonna end on a prettier note. So I love you guys. Yeah, stay positive. Pass positivity forward. All right, my friends. I will see you later.